Start with a laugh, that's what they say. It's not the tools. It's not technology, it's not the internet. It's not the tools, it's how you use the tools. One large point I want to make today is your creativity that costs nothing is what makes the difference with contagious content. Solicitors are getting on the bandwagon with content marketing. Now, I want to meet the guy who is convinced to get a divorce because of this advert. But bless them, they're having a go. They're having a go. Now, just being creative and publishing the first thing you come up with might not work anymore. So it's a case of how successful do you want to be? I am going to give you a prediction about the future. I love doing this because nobody can say I'm wrong at the time. I actually think it's going to get harder if we don't start engaging now. With effort and a good idea, half a clue and a bit of a strategy, we can get ahead. So really, it's a case of if you're going to get involved, either do it well or don't bother. Yeah, it's that big fish, that consumer marketing, that content marketing is consuming poor and average advertising and average content. So it's time to just do it well. And I think all you need to do is you need to care for your audience a little bit more. So there must be something to this. There must be something to this. Now I want to give you some tips to get you thinking and keep you thinking. But give your best stuff away. Give your best stuff away first. Sample the best so they'll come back to you, and don't be afraid. Don't lock all of your value away and only give it out when somebody pays you, because they need to be convinced to pay you in the first place. Give it away and they will come back to you. You'll get some visibility. Obviously, make it easy to share. The idea is produce content that people want to share, but it's amazing how many websites fall down by producing great content, but they just don't make it easy for somebody to share even when they want to. Well, in the digital space, failure is an option. Houston, there is no problem. Like we said earlier, if you try something and it fails, it's okay. It's actually okay, because the worst thing that will happen is not many people will share it. One thing that most people don't do, though, is work on it, leave it on the same page, same blog, whatever, work on it, improve it, and ask your audience again, because this time you might have got it right. It might take 3 or 4 iterations before people go, do you know what, that's really good, and I'm going to share it, and then it goes crazy all over the internet. Most people produce one blog post or produce one bit of content that they hope is going to go viral, and they've spent thousands of budget putting something together, or really built the hopes up. They put it out there, nothing happens, and they're really disappointed, and that's the end of that. Well, it's a wasted opportunity, because with a little bit of work, it might actually be something that your audience will engage with. But there's ways for your business to make a difference in your space, again, if you think about it. You don't have to go to the edges of the earth. But what's going to make you different to your audience and to your competitors? So what are you going to do that makes you stand out and gets your community's attention a little bit more than your next competitor? Ladies and gentlemen, I've enjoyed talking to you more than you've enjoyed listening. Thank you very much.